annual Pictured Rocks Days in Munising is this weekend. This morning, Ansley is at the boat cruises learning more about what they've got to offer. Beautiful start to the day. It's gorgeous.
Vicki, I know. It seems like every single time we come to Munising, it never skips a beat. There's always an incredible sunrise. It's so beautiful. Well, this weekend, it brings a lot of excitement to the National Lakeshore. This Saturday and Sunday, the Pictured Rocks boat cruises, they're giving out their free rides to all the Yoopers. It's important to know, though, there are only 1,500 tickets out given per day, and it's first come, first served, so you must come early. Plus, you cannot forget your ID because I actually need to check that you do live in the UP, so we'll have more details on that later in the hour. Plus, the Pictured Rocks boat cruises opened up a new Interpretive Center, so it talks about the lakeshore and the history behind that, and plus just the history of the area. So we'll get to check that out as well. Stay with us. Reporting live in Munising, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Ansley. Sounds like it's going to be a great weekend for that or for anything. And welcome back. The Pictured Rocks boat cruise has opened a new Interpretive Center in Munising, showing off the area's history and more. This morning, Ansley Watson is learning more about that, where you can check it out tomorrow. Good morning, Ansley.
Vicki, good morning. We are standing in a beautiful building. This is the new Interpretive Center that you can come and experience the history of the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. Now, it's right on the corner of Elm Street and Munising Avenue. You can't really miss it. John Madigan is joining me this morning, one of the owners for
Welcome
the boat
down.
cruises. Thank you.
Thanks for getting me up so early.
Oh, yeah, I love doing that.
Yes.
So when people come in here, this is quite the experience. It really makes people, tourists especially, kind of get involved with like what the National Lakeshore is all about, the history of the area. What will people experience when they come to this Interpretive Center?
Well, it certainly focuses a lot on the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, but it focuses also on the character of Munising. It talks about the families that founded Munising, the fishing industry, which you can see here to the left, and it talks about the stories and their inventions. It talks about the Native American influence on Munising. You can learn to speak Ojibwa on the little phone.
Can we
Go
just
ahead.
mention this really quickly? So you come over here and you click the button here. And I honestly can't understand it. It's very hard. But people who could, props to them. So you can come learn that. It's a very diverse community here.
And
of
it talks
things
about,
that's happened.
it's not all pleasant. It talks about the struggles and the history and the things that people had to go through. It talks about the city of Munising, the county of Alger. It talks about our industry. It talks about the woodenware that was here. It talks about the tannery that was here. It talks about the paper mill that's been through here over 100 years and has been a very successful paper mill and a very stable employer in our town.
This building in itself has a lot of history in it as well.
It has history from Sam Kaufman and Peter White from Marquette. It was started as a bank and started construction in 1896. And it's sandstone construction, which is ironically the stuff that people come to look at on the lakeshore.
And we come over here. Is this area in this corner, is this kind of more getting into lakeshore information?
Yeah. Talks about the fishing history of Munising. It talks about how the sandstone was formed, the hard sandstone over the soft sandstone, and the colors coming through and the mineral water staining the rocks, which of course is the beginning of Pictured Rocks.
Oh, what's this? Pull down on the handle. What does this do?
That shows the compression of how the sandstone compresses over time.
Oh my.
And that gives children kind of a view of how it works.
That's how it works?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot, around the corner there's a video that you can watch of the history of the lakeshore. It's really interesting. There's also a gift store. There's kind of new things happening downstairs below us as well. What's going to be opening up in the next couple of weeks?
There's going to be two retail outlets that we put in downstairs to help fund the building, obviously because it was a fairly big project. And we will be leasing those out to two people that are going to open businesses. And one is going to be a fudge-related business, and the other one's, I think, going to be a food service business.
Wonderful. Later in the hour, stay with us. We'll talk more about the Pictured Rock boat cruises and the Yoopers Ride Free. So
absolutely.
Reporting live in Munising, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
Thank you very much, Ansley. It sounds like a great addition to the entire area as we get ready.
3,000 free tickets will be given out this weekend for the annual Yoopers Ride Free event on the Pictured Rocks boat cruises. Ansley is in Munising right now with the details. Good morning, Ansley.
Andrew, good morning. I've got to, whenever I think about this, it's got to be like a Black Friday type deal. Like people come out super early to get in line to get their free tickets. It's got to be like that, right, John?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. How many people come out for these free boat rides?
Well, we get 1,500 people each day, so it fills right up.
Wow.
Yeah, and they come very early, 6:15, 6:30. Because once they get their ticket, they have the time they can go and they just go do stuff in the park and listen to the bands or go to the other attractions in town or go to the waterfalls or downtown.
Oh, yeah. Plenty to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you said this started 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
You just kind of did it on, hey, let's see if this will work. Let's see if people will come out, and it's been a huge hit ever since then.
Well, I think it's important for businesses to try to give back to the community, and obviously it benefits us as far as promoting the Pictured Rocks, but it's just really nice to take a slow June weekend and turn it into something that's got a lot of activity.
And you're right about that. So not only is the Pictured Rock Boat Cruises taking people out, there's also kind of a festival going on as well.
Absolutely.
There's going to be, what you said, over 105 spots rented out for vendors?
I think they have 100 spots rented out or over that, and then many vendors, food vendors, crafts, artisans come and sell their wares, and then there's food and stuff like that in the park, and entertainment and things for the kids to do, and it's just a really truly a family event.
This is a 2-day event, Saturday and Sunday. What do people need to know when they come out for a boat cruise?
For the boat cruise, all you really need is, bring some type of jacket because it can be a little brisk out in the water sometimes. And you just need a photo ID with a UP resident address on it. That's it. Period.
Is it fun for you to see all these people coming out enjoying this?
That's great. It's great for our community. It's great for our business. It's great for the national park. I think it's great for the residents of the Upper Peninsula. They can come and experience something here for nothing, for free, and it's just wonderful.
Every county in the UP is represented here during
last year.
weekend.
We had every county came, 74 unique communities, like some communities with 3 people, like these little communities, and 4 people.
That's great. They're representing.
Oh yeah, and all the way up to Marquette County, just west of here. There was over 1,000 people came down from Marquette County and took the boat ride last year. And I suspect with the weather looking pretty good, we'll be in those numbers easily again.
I was going to ask you if the weather's iffy, what will happen, but yeah, it's looking
people will
pretty
still
decent,
come, but if it's nice weather, which it's supposed to be, and warm, people will really want to get out.
So fun. So when the vendors take place, obviously it's on this back road. Is that a certain street that's called the vendors?
Memorial Drive, and it's right across from you can't miss it. It's right across from the ticket office, and they can walk over and enjoy it. And it's really a family thing. It's a lot of it's focused towards children. I know they have a clown that comes up from downstate that works the park all day long. He's very nice guy. And there's a bounce house, a petting zoo, and all that kind of stuff. That's really a family-oriented festival.
And again, like we were just in the Interpretive Center, they can go and enjoy that as well. Just a whole weekend of fun events.
We're hoping so.
All right,
we
John.
believe so.
Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
Reporting live in Munising, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.